re-regulate, okay, the dysfunction, okay? So one of the best ways, okay, like for PTSD, anxiety, depression, sleep disorders, okay, migraines, even seizures, okay, is neurofeedback. Neurofeedback back in the 50s was the only thing that actually cured epilepsy. Okay?
Wow. So this is something that's used for epilepsy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, because 1/3 of persons with autism, 1/3 of persons with autism have epileptic seizures.
That's correct.
And so there is often a concern with, well, what do you do? And sometimes exercise is one of the better things to help individuals get over that get through the epileptic seizures or recover from that process.
That's absolutely true.
Yes, exercise and movement. But it's great to know that there's another thing that can be used. So what do individuals...
Like autism, when you mention autism, I have a child, okay, 28 years of age, okay, 5 neurofeedback sessions, okay. The child for the first time said 2 words. Okay?
Yes.
Yes, sir, or how are you? I'm fine. The parents were ecstatic because it was the first 2 coherent words that the child said in 28 years, just a few sessions. The child is still, undergoing neurofeedback. We're about 10 sessions, okay? We don't know how far we're going to get, but it's amazing results. Okay?
Jerome, can I just tell you something? You just hit the nail on the head. I use those things always wrong. Communication is so key because for a lot of times, kids with autism are communicating in their own language,
yes.
which may be, let's say they're speaking in Spanish. They're not speaking Spanish, but I'm saying if we were to use a term. And the listener is listening in French, so there's this huge impasse which causes certain social behaviors, anxiety, and frustration. So if you can create more pathways for communication, for clarity in communication,
that's what neurofeedback does.
Then you are a winner. Yeah.
So it's a win-win situation.
We're going to spin you around 3 times and put a Superman cape on you.
It's a fabulous tool that's used, and it's gaining a lot of momentum. The pharmacies have had their role, for the past 30 years now. It's time to get things that really are not Band-Aids that really work.
Well, some people still like pharmaceuticals, so I don't want to completely dismiss that, but I do want to ask you, how does someone begin the process? So since you have success, and I'm all about solutions and cures, since you've been able to create a pathway or work with a pathway to success, how does someone begin the process with you? Do they come in for an evaluation?
Yes.
Do they bring previous reports? Or
yes.
What do you do?
All of the above. We do have an intakes, okay, but we start the process with a QEEG. That's the brain scan. And then I get the results of the QEEG against the normative brain. I will know, in comparison, what is the dysregulation and how best to fix that.
Okay. So now, can these results be used with the general practitioner, or is this used in isolation?
Oftentimes we provide those results, okay, to psychiatrists, general practitioners, MDs that are stumped between the psychogenic and neurogenic differences. A psychiatrist hears what he hears and he prescribes. He was a doctor. Right. But what we see is the neurogenic and psychogenic are 2 different things. So what is said may not be what's really wrong. For example, we may have anxiety, but it may be due to a TBI. It may be due to toxins. It may be due to something else.
So more like a functional medicine, like you're getting to the core.
We get to the root.
Versus the traditional medicine.
That's
this is phenomenal, guys. So listen, if you know of anyone, nonverbal, autistic, stress, PTSD, anxiety, several other conditions which may cause an impairment with them moving forward in their purpose. Yes. Jerome has a great product that he would love to introduce to you. So Jerome, can you tell us the name? Well, we already know that it's Alpha Health.
Yes.
Alpha Mind.
Alpha Mind.
I'm sorry, Alpha
Brain
Mind.
Centers. We're located right here in Cary, North Carolina.
And what is the phone number?
Our phone number is 919-946-2126, okay? That's a direct line to me, okay? I'm usually the first one that talks to everyone that comes into the office, so I'll make the appointments and set up the care plan.
And once again, I just want to reemphasize, movement is a very, very important part of the process to sustain some of the gains that are made. Am I correct?
Yes.
Because one of the things that I heard in the past is that individuals were making strides, but there were greater strides and greater longevity of the results when you also incorporated physical education or physical activity.
That is
movement,
correct.
movement.
Yeah, we got 5 pillars behind this, okay? So we have to treat everything, okay, to get really down to the root. Because, it might be, like I said, fitness, it might be nutrition, where we have the glyphosates, the Monsanto, that's being retained in many of our fruits and wines and vegetables and so forth, that are, those pesticides, are seeping through what we call the blood-brain barrier, and as a result causing many dysregulations, including, memory loss, anxiety, depression, okay, a lot of that. I'll see that in the brain scan. Okay. Probably about 1/3 of the brain scans today I see is toxic.
Wow.
Okay, very much toxic, okay, of some kind. And then I'll discover what types of toxins they are, okay, once I understand it.
Well, once again, Jerome, thank you so much for everything. Guys, great insight, another tool, another pathway. Look into it, become informed, and let's take action and make it happen.
Let's do that.
All right. Take care.
Thanks.